Before World War II, long-term care often meant grandma or grandpa lived with you. Today, few families stay in one place. In many cases, families are smaller, and different generations of family members live across the country, even across the world. What these changes mean is that aging itself has changed. People are active longer, and as an aging population, we remain more active, vital, interested, and involved now more than at any other time in history. And we expect more from our long-term care coverage and providers. In California, a change is happening in the culture of long-term care. There's a movement to help our elders remain an active part of the community and of their own lives. It happens through encouraging their freedom of expression, removing as much of the institutional aspect as possible from the sights and sounds of the nursing home, creating sensory gardens, choices of meal times, menu dining, trips into the community, simple pleasures we all love. This is culture change, and culture change is emerging as a primary feature on the new landscape of California's system of long-term care today and for the future. Skilled nursing facilities provide comprehensive nursing care for the chronically ill and include rehabilitation and specialized medical programs. At least half of all people requiring long-term care need only short-term rehabilitation. The high level of skilled, professional medical care received in these nursing homes often allows many patients to return to their homes if they require a lesser level of care while maintaining an enhanced quality of life. When it comes to long-term care decisions, there are choices, and the more information family members and prospective residents have, the easier it is to make the choices that are exactly right for the individual and that realistically aid in fulfilling medical expectations. There's a lot you can do. It's important to understand how your options are determined largely by your financial preparedness. It's also important to be a partner in long-term care decisions even before you need care. Many Californians don't realize that Medicare does not pay for long-term care except in very limited situations. Medi-Cal provides medical care and services, but only to those who financially qualify. Long-term care insurance allows for protection of individual assets while providing different levels of care in various care settings, in-home, at nursing homes, and so on. This scenario provides the greatest amount of choice.
Tom had been a hard worker all his life. He loved his business. He put his heart and soul into it. When Tom needed long-term care, he came to us. It was a big change for Tom, but now there was time. Time to pursue things he'd always been interested in. Art classes became Tom's favorite. He'd always loved painting, loved to visit museums, but there was never enough time. Now, Tom paints. He's exploring new skills and developing a talent and technique that he never really knew he had.
Long-term care is changing. We realize that running things on a schedule like a hospital may be easier for our staff, yet it may not be comforting for our residents. So we've asked ourselves, how can we bring our residents back to having some say and direction in how they live their daily lives? How can we affect culture change? It's not easy. It takes imagination and a willingness to change and to reach out. It takes a personal relationship between elders and staff. It takes management working with staff and scheduling so caregivers consistently see the same people. That interaction is more on the human level than the medical level.
Eleanor's favorite way to relax at the end of a long day is to read, and she always enjoyed sharing her books with friends and neighbors. She even began a neighborhood book club before they were popular. Maria, the nighttime CNA, noticed all the books on Eleanor's nightstand. Each evening, they'd chat for a bit about what Eleanor was reading. So Maria began to share some of what she was reading too. Then Maria shared some of the book chat information with other elders in the facility. Now, Eleanor hosts a book cafe at her care center several mornings a week.
That's culture change. Seemingly small things that bring big results and enrich life. And what can you do?
If your family, be involved.
If your community, be involved.
It's an ongoing, evolving process, and it starts with you.